Hey everyone, my name is Ash Shukla, and I like to say namaste and welcome to my live stream today. My friends, first of all, I want to say thank you so much for joining me today. I really appreciate you. Today I'm going to be talking to you guys about today I'm going to be talking to you about money and chakras. And those of you, if you like my stream, go here at the bottom, give me some like, give me some love, give me some shares, and be sure to subscribe. So as I'm talking to you today about money and chakras, and look, my name is Ash Shuklam. I basically found financial chakras, and as you're watching this today, I'm going to be making more sense to you. I'm going to be doing a little bit of presentation that will make sense to you. Okay, so here's the thing, right? My friends, we want to think about money. And when you take a look at money and how money really operates, okay, many people see money as something that they can acquire. They have the dream of acquiring, but the question is, how do you acquire it? It's an underlying question that we all ask, right? So let's talk about it for 1 second, okay? And I'm gonna show you something real quick. So I'm the founder of Financial Chakras, and I'm a consultant. I do business consulting for holistic and wellness entrepreneurs, and for a for financial industry, if you will, anybody in the financial industry or financial related industries. Those are my two main markets that I serve. Now, as I'm talking to you today about money and chakras, okay, why, so first and foremost, look, when you think about money and chakras, you want to think about it like this, right? So first of all, this is $1 million, okay? This is how much money? $1 million. Now, if this is $1 million and this is $1 billion, okay, now this is $1 billion. So if you take a look at it, if there are more zeros to $1 billion than to $1 million, right? Now, when you take a look at $1 trillion, it has three more zeros. Now the question becomes as to, if you have $1 million, $1 billion, and $1 trillion, how big is $1 trillion? $1 trillion is that if you can take $750,000 a day for 2,000 years, and you spend it every single day, $750,000 a day for 2,000 years, you'll be halfway through 1 trillion. Now, my friends, listen, world has a trillions and trillions of dollars available. See, what you find in the world is there are people like, Mr. Jeff Bezos here, they feel like this, right? They're taking, they're like literally rolling into the money. But what happens with us is, most of us, we want to grow. We want to grow our family, and we want to take care of our family and really help each other out. So, but what we feel like is this, right? We feel like, wait a minute, what's going on? How come our family is not growing, and things of that nature. So this is how we feel like. Okay. Now the question is as to, what are we doing? Are we sitting on a tree and waiting for our ship to sail in, so that way we can go ahead and accomplish the goal of helping other people and making sure, and but more importantly, we are waiting for our ship. So this is how you feel? Is that how you feel? If the answer to that is yes, go here at the bottom, give me some like, give me some comment, give me some love, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. So as I'm talking to you, right, you find people like, Mr. Warren Buffett here, as a billionaires, right? You find billionaires, and what I have found is that some of these people are going to be quanti trillionaires, centillion trillionaires. Okay, centillion, just know it's big, it's a lot of money. Now the question becomes as to, how the question becomes is, how can you feel like this? I understand that centutrillionaires and billionaires and millionaires and trillionaires, what you're going to find is that they all have one thing in common, right? They're always smiling. Now, as you can see here on the screen, that these three guys are smiling. You want to smile, you want to feel good, you want to take care of your family, you want to make sure that you are taking care of your loved ones, and you want to have a life that's fulfilled, right? Life that's fulfilled, that you can enjoy, for the rest of your life. Okay. Now, as you're looking at this here, the very first thing you have to do in order for you to feel like that, where you have accomplished something, is you have to learn the master the art of unlocking. What I have found is that is people who are really, 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 really successful, they have mastered the art of unlocking. By the way, if you're here, I would love to have you, write your comments here at the bottom. Give me some like, give me some love. Make sure you share and be sure to subscribe to my channel. Richard, thank you so much for joining, my friend. Really appreciate you, being here. Thank you so much for joining. Okay. So as you're looking at the master the art of unlock your financial abundance, how do you unlock your financial abundance? Well, listen, if you want to feel like, if you want to feel where you are happy, what I found is that people who are extremely happy, one of the things that they have found is that, they feel extremely lucky, right? So one of the ways you can unlock your financial abundance is understand your energies, your centers, where you come from, where you operate from, and make sure you operate from your primary chakra. Make sure you are operating from your primary chakras. Sometimes you have two or three of them. So unlocking begins internally. So just make sure that you're internally unlocking. And those of you who don't know what is chakra is, no worries. Go here. You'll see some of my videos, and I've talked about chakras in there. And if you want to learn more, you can always come to my seminar, to Financial Chakra Seminar, and would love to have you. Or you can buy my book, whichever suits you the best financially. Okay. Now, with that being said, my friends, unlocking financial abundance, when you are unlock, how do you unlock yourself? Think about it for a second. How would you unlock yourself? If I was to ask you that question, and I would love for you to make a comment here at the bottom and let me know, how would you unlock yourself? See, to unlock yourself, what you have to do is make sure you understand who you are as a human being, because without that, you cannot move forward into the next step. See, what I find is most people is they go into, right, you may go into where you are trying to improve your life. So what you would do, what most people do, is work on their weakest point that they have in their life, and they say, if I can make this point a little bit better, all the other points will get better. What I find, my friend, and that's a mistake. And what I would suggest you do is find that unlocking piece where you operate from, and make that your rock. Make that the strongest point, your strongest point in your in your energetic self. The second thing that I find, that most people who are successful, what they do is they learn to unblock. They learn to how to measure. They learn how to measure their potentials. They learn exactly where they need to go. They understand that in order for them to unblock, they have to cleanse. And in order for you to cleanse, you have to meet the reality. Now, if you're meeting the reality, as you're meeting your reality, what's happening now is that you're meeting your reality, and you're also understanding your future. Right? The successful people who are ultra successful, or multi-billionaires and centri-trillionaires who are about to become centri-trillionaires, right? Those people, what they have in common is they meet where they are, and they also know how to measure their potential that's coming down the road. That's the second. That's the second thing that they know how to do. Then they know how to attract. So first we talked about unlock, which is energy unlocking from inside. Unblock, which is physical unblocking. Your financial destiny has to be unblocked. The third is attract financial abundance. See, these are all part of my financial chakra seminar, and I go a lot more in depth with that, with this entire everything that I'm talking about here. So would love to have you. But attracting is all about, what I find is that successful people, they have learned the art of understanding themselves, understanding other people, and understanding how the product and services they're offering fits them. Now, what if you can fit them in a way with chakras? That would be even cooler, right? Well, for that matter, if you want to understand how chakras work inside of you, how chakras work inside of other people, and how chakras exist in your product or your service, you must attend Financial Chakra Seminar or buy my book, right? One of the two. But with that in mind, and I want to let you know that what I find is that the people who are ultra successful, who are mega successful, what they have found is they have figured out a formula that, first of all, puts them in a Zen zone, right? For when you are unlocking internally, you're getting calmed down. You're beginning to calm down. Okay, then you're unblocking. Now you meet, your destiny wherever that is, right? Wherever you are, you meet that destiny, and then you carve out your future. This is step number 2. Step number 3 is attract financial abundance. When you attract financial abundance, what they do is something absolutely astonishing. They figure out a way to take care of themselves and their family and their business so that they can sustain their business. They figure out a way to build a consistent, sustainable, and measurable business. They stop floundering. They are always in the happy zone because they have figured this formula out. So guess what? They figured out their ground game, right? Most of the time, when we are looking to grow, when we are looking to build, when we are looking to get to the next level, there's always a ground game that we need to build. And when you build that ground game, you become the attraction magnet because you come down at the piece. When you come at the piece, right? How you feel when you come at the piece is absolutely phenomenal, right? How you feel is like this, right? You feel at ease, and you feel like you're growing, and you feel like you are really making a difference, and you make a difference by calming yourself down. As you listen to this music, right? Just listen to the tune of this music. Look how beautiful this is. Yeah. So this is how you feel when you are attracting, when you're in the attracting mode, and you have that level of peace. And then, and only then, they get to the last stage of building the financial abundance. When they are going for building financial abundance, when you go for building financial abundance, the last step, right? That is the step. Now you can start taking some measurable steps to get to the next level. My friend, when you understand this, it will change your life. When you understand that this in depth, it will change your generation. And with financial chakras, I'm creating a movement, right? Because at the end of the day, we want to feel happy. We want to feel serene. We want to feel like we have let go of everything that is in our life, right? We want to feel like we have let go of everything. You want to make sure that you are in complete alignment, just like this little boy. Think about it. Think about it for a moment, right? Because you want to actually stop looking at this computer all day long, or your social media channels, or maybe you want to stop looking at the YouTube or Facebook or LinkedIn or even Instagram. You want to just stop it one day. You want to shut it off for a few days, and you want to move on to the next stage of your life, which is your family and your loved ones. You want to move further than that. It's not just about the money, right? Now, sometimes, look, the road unlock, unblock, attract, and build is not easy. I have a news for you. It's a news flash. It's not going to be easy, but it will definitely be worth it. And will put you at peace, like this music you're listening to right now. As I'm talking to you, I want you to just pay attention to this, because it's important. I've had so many people, in my life. I'm so thankful for all of them. My clients, my friends, my confidants, my wife, my daughter, my family. Right? I'm so thankful for all of them. And what I find is that the more peaceful I get, the more I attract. The myth of the world is that you have to grind. Well, you know what? When you're in alignment, you don't have to grind. The life is hard. Yes, I agree. God made a 45-degree angle for us, a steep slope that we have to climb. But what we do as human beings, we just make it a 90-degree angle, and we make it more difficult for ourselves. We make it so that it's so difficult that we can't even see the forest from the trees. At the end, we make this for ourselves. We made this a 90-degree angle. Anytime, my friend, you're as it is, you're fighting an uphill battle. Being a human being, we are fighting an uphill battle. Let's not making a 90-degree angle. When you are out of alignment, you'll know, right? Making money is not supposed to be ultra difficult. It's supposed to be serene. It's supposed to be easy. It's supposed to be simple. The more easier it gets, the more in alignment with your energies you get, the more energy you will have down the road to change your life. I'm helping somebody in India right now. This person came to me. They were extremely scared. Their Muladhara chakra was extremely weak, and then they also had other issues going on. Until now, they kept on fighting the uphill battle. They started working with me, and now they make money every single day. Isn't that the way it should be? Think about it, right? It's not difficult to do this. It's just, it is, yes, is it hard work? Absolutely. But it's not impossible. Because if somebody can do it, so can you. If I can come to United States of America with no English and $20 in my pocket, between me and my family, we had $20 each. Right? If I can come here with $20 and no English and build our dream, so can you. My mom and dad, four of us, me, my mom and dad, and my brother, we bought a house within 1 year. Now that's the way is what it is you need to stop. We didn't stare at the social media streams. We didn't look at social media streams. We were not looking at Facebook and all that. So you need to stop staring at that. And then once you stop obsessing over certain things that just don't matter and really get into Zen zone, right? You can get into your next space, which is the space of happiness, where you begin to take a lens. You take a lens. You take a lens and you turn it around. See, you have to ask yourself this question: what's the most important object in the world? What is the most popular object in the world? If you answer that question, you will know why I'm telling you this. Okay, Nanette, thank you so much for joining. So, when you take a look at what's the most important object in the world, the most important object in the world, my friend, is the mirror. Think about it. We all go in front of it every day. We get ready and we say, "Wow, I look good today." Huh? Isn't that what we do? Well, so what's the second most important object in the world? Right? The most important object in the world that makes you feel important is the camera or the camcorder. So my question to you is, this is the hardest thing you will do, is to turn the camera on the other side. See, the moment you turn the camera on the other side and start focusing on other people, your social media streams will take off. Your life will take off. The minute you take the camera, instead of pointing the camera at yourself and taking a selfie, if you flip it over and you give it and make sure you focus it on the other people, you have a winner. You will begin to change the world, and you will begin to make the world a better place. Let's come together, my friends. Let's come together and not only just read books and do things, but also make sure that we light the light that we have within us. Let's light it outside. Let's make sure that we are here to change the world. My friend, you are here to change the world, and you can do that by owning your own business. You can do that by following your passion. You can do that by making sure that you are in complete alignment, by making sure that you are going through the process of unlock, unblock, attract, and build. You can literally cleanse within yourself, and you can obtain the overflow that you need to get to the next level. And once you do that, right, you can come together, and pray for other people, and start turning the lens around to the other people, and making sure that they too come on the plane ride with you. They too join you in your mission. They too can make a difference. You become the inspiration. And that's what we are here about. That's what it's all about. Money and chakras, they come together, because when you solve other people's problems, when you turn the lens around and help other people more than you help yourself, then and only then, my friends, your life will begin to change. Then and only then, right? First, make sure you're fulfilled. make sure that you get to the point from unlock, unblock, and attract. Once you are at attracting phase, what you are going to find is you are satisfied. You have enough income. You have enough cash flow. You can take care of your family. You can take care of your business. You can go have vacations that you really want. You can enjoy your life. And then you will begin to overflow. Until then, it's like glass completely empty, right? When the glass is completely empty, guess how much you can give to somebody? Nothing. But when the glass is half full, the unlocking phase begins. When the unlocking phase begins, you literally immediately you go from zero to half full. Then unblocking stage, when you begin to unblock, you when you meet meet the face of reality and make sure that you are basically measuring your potential, you are now beginning to overflow. You're coming to the top of the glass. And as soon as you begin attracting, you get that cash flow, you get the income that you need. You make sure that you can take care of you and your family, and you can make sure that you take care of your loved ones, and you get to enjoy the life that you have. You can then begin to turn the lens around, because at that point you are satisfied. Just like a plane, when you get on a plane, they say, hey, if the plane is crashing, make sure you put your mask on first, right? I wonder why. Because if you're dead, you cannot put a mask on somebody else. It's that simple. That is the reason, my friends, with financial chakras, as I'm talking to you about money and chakras, right, it's important to align yourself so that you get to finally sit down, come into prayers, and make sure that you can make a difference in other people's lives, right? You get to make sure that you can make a difference in other people's lives. And to do this, my friend, let me end this with a quick prayer. I want to just say thank you so much, universe, for allowing me to do this live today. I want to pray to the universe for your health, wealth, and happiness, right? With that in mind, if you like this stream, go here at the bottom, give me a like, give me a share, make sure you give me a comment, and be sure to subscribe to my channel. With that in mind, I want to say thank you so much for being here today. And as we end today, okay, let's make sure that we pray to the universe. Dear universe, thank you for everything. Thank you for making us the light and giving us the strength and the courage that we need to change the world and make the world a better place. Thank you for helping us unlock, unblock, attract, and build. Thank you for taking us on a journey so that we can make a difference. We can light the light and pass on the torch, that light, to other people. Universe, thank you for giving me the power to help the people across on the internet. Thank you guys for joining. Really appreciate you. Thank you. My friends, be sure to like, subscribe, and share my channel. Thank you.